New Braunfels is known for its brand new home developments, and today we're going to check out these homes right here behind me, which are in the brand new development, the up and coming future big time community of New Braunfels, and that is Mayfair. Mayfair is going to be a massive community, 2,500 acres of space out here. It's going to have over 4,000 homes, 6,000 residential units, tons of retail, parks, walking trails, everything, and we're going to tell you all about that. But first, we're going to get into each of these model homes behind me. We're going to start with Coventry, go to Perry, and then end with this beautiful Highland home right here behind me. They've got 60-foot lots you can build on. They've got 50 foot down the way, and then on top of that, at the very end, we are going to go through this neighborhood. There are 34 homes for sale in this neighborhood right now in the very, very early stages. You could be one of the first of thousands of residents in this neighborhood. We're going to go through some of these streets, and I'll show you exactly what some of these are selling for right here, right now, today. We'll talk about everything you need to know about Mayfair right now. First stop is Coventry Homes. So these homes right here are the most affordable in Mayfair as of right now. So this one behind us is our Coventry model home. You actually got another model home just down the way for their 50-foot plans. This is their 60-foot plans, okay? This is their bigger product. I want to show you exactly what you can get when you come with Coventry. And that's what we're also going to do with Perry and Highland Home down the way. But what we're going to talk about is mostly, we're going to look at their finishes. We're going to talk about some of the things about the neighborhood, talk about what you can get when you build here, what kind of homes they're going to be building in the future, all that kind of stuff. So first thing that you'll notice, 3-car garage on this one. This office right here is where the garage is going to be. It's double car on one side, 3-car on this side. So you kind of get an idea. It's a wide floor plan. Coventry is, like I said, they're the most affordable in this neighborhood right now. They've got really, really good finishes though. They don't skimp on anything. They pay their trades well. They keep their trades around. That's one of their big important points. So as you walk in, you can immediately see you've got all the details that you need. You got the high tray ceiling, everything. This floor plan in particular though, when you come in, you've got an extra wing off to the side. You can do a couple different things with this one. So when you walk over here, you've actually got this separate little sitting area, flex room, entertainment space, right? And then you've got a full bedroom and a full bath here. So it's got, you know, kind of smaller little full bathroom here. This area can typically be in the standard floor plan. This is actually the office space that's open to the living room this way, and then that's the bedroom over there. What you can do, and in this one in particular, it's kind of like your in-law suite, right? You can put a doorway here, close it off. This is your mother-in-law suite. They've got their own living space, they've got their own bedroom, got their own bathroom, they're set. So this is a really, really good beneficial upgrade for this floor plan. When you come in through, you can just see really, really nice flooring throughout, really good baseboards everywhere. When you come over to this side of the house, you've got good sized laundry room, you've got cabinet space, countertops on the back side in addition to your washer and dryer with cabinets all the way around. You got lots of really good space. This one for the model, they added a half bath here, so there's lots of little upgrades that you can do with Coventry on these, right? This is where your entrance to the garage would be, so where the offices are at now, this is where your entrance to the garage would be. You got your full bathroom here, and what I really like is you can kind of see they did these tile back, you know, surrounds, the tub surrounds, right? And they do the arches up there, which is really cool, really unique, really different. You don't really see that very often. And then you got your 2 really good sized bedrooms here. Lots of closets everywhere. This is just a little over 2,700 square foot house, single story, but in my opinion, it feels a little bit bigger. So you've got good sized rooms, you got walk-in closets, you've got, you know, good carpet everywhere. I mean, good sized walk-in closets too. I mean, they don't skimp on size for the closets and the storage space in here. And now what I really love about this house in particular is when you come out here into the living space. For one, you've got all the light, you've got tons of windows, you've got a huge dining room that's kind of set back off the kitchen, but you've got just this huge island with this huge, massive kitchen, right? I mean, they've got 7 bar stools around this kitchen island here. You've got a huge space for a table. They've got an 8-seater. You could easily fit a bigger table there. You got room for a buffet on the side. It's not narrow, it's not, you know, small. There's all kinds of light that goes all the way around it. I love that they have, you know, different options for their cabinets. I personally really like these stained cabinets. They're kind of more natural oak color, right? They've got the little rack here for your wine bottles here, and they've got a butler's pantry, which is with a huge walk-in pantry space. So you got all this prep space for your coffee bar, extra cabinets everywhere, light in here, lots of shelving for the pantry. I mean, ton of stuff. What I really also like is that they have the big oversized sinks here. It's, you know, This is a full bay, you know, one size, but it's not, you know, a shortened one. It's a really, really good size one. Gas cooking, so you're gonna have gas here in Mayfair, right? And then as you look out here on the back patio, you can see, you know, we're in a neighborhood, right? But you're not gonna have huge lots, but you've got the outdoor fireplace, you've got a huge back patio area, lots of space out there to do whatever you need with it. There's the big thing about Mayfair, honestly, is the amenities that are gonna come within the community itself. Not necessarily just the amenities like the pool, parks, the walking trails. I mean, there's, I think, 35 miles of walking trails in this neighborhood that they're gonna add. And we'll show you a map of that so you can kind of see, but let's look at this master bath or master bedroom right back here. Cool little window right here, just extra light, which I kind of like. You walk back here, you can see you've got the big bay windows, kind of cuts out, extra space for a little sitting area. You've got a huge space here for your master. And then when you come in here to your master bath, it's one of the showstoppers. Of course, this is the model home. They're gonna put their best foot forward. You look at separated vanities with the tub in between, this big, huge walk-in shower with the frameless shower, closet space here. You've got a ton of closet space. You've got, you know, even more, I mean, super tall ceilings in here. So if you wanted to add additional racks up there to be able to hang stuff even higher, add more shelving, you know, take one of these down, add a bunch of shelves here, and then put your more, you know, coat racks or whatever, your stuff that you're not gonna use very often up there. That's a really, really good way to do it. And you've got the ceiling height here to do that. So this house in particular, and when it comes to Coventry, you're looking at, like I said, the most affordable homes in Mayfair. You're building on these 60-foot lots, which are the bigger lots, right? Your starting price is in the 400,000s on these houses. You're gonna go up to just under 600,000 for the base prices. This house, as it sits, would be, I wanna say it was like right around 600,000, maybe a touch over 600,000, but for a 2,700 square foot single story home like this, it's 4 bedrooms. You've got the mother-in-law suite up there. You've got this huge master suite. I mean, you look at the finishes for a $600,000 house, it's pretty impressive. And just thinking back to the amenities that you're gonna get. So I'll mention some of these right now too. Mayfair is going to be, it's right on 35. It's just outside of New Braunfels, like right on the edge of New Braunfels. We're really close to Creekside, like a couple miles from Creekside. So really easy drive to get down to, you know, the big super HEB or HEB Plus right there. All the shopping with like Target, Best Buy, JCPenney, Dick's Sporting Goods. You've got the big Buc-ee's right there. All the extra retail that's gonna be here too in the future, in the next, you know, however many years it takes for them to develop it, is going to be huge. Don't quote me on this. I've heard some people talking about Costco. Don't quote me on that. But that would be massive for New Braunfels to have their own Costco or have any of these other spaces that are gonna be right on the highway here in Mayfair. You're within walking distance to some of these big, huge shopping areas, some of these, you know, high-end restaurants, better restaurants, places that New Braunfels doesn't have yet. I mean, just think of all the stuff that New Braunfels already has and then add more to it. Mayfair splits both sides of Interstate 35. There's gonna be stuff on the opposite side of 35 as well. I'll show you on that map when we get over to that Highland home. But these homes in particular are amazing. I mean, I'll show you some for the lower prices. We'll drive through some of those later to kind of point some of those out to where you can see what the exact prices are of some of these that you can buy right now. But if you're looking to build, this is a really good option for the most affordable option that you're looking at. And they're all offering crazy good incentives, interest rate buy downs. I think like 25,000 in incentives, like maybe more. I mean, these guys are offering crazy good incentives to get these houses sold. So let's get over to Perry Homes right now. Next up is Perry Homes. So as you can see, this beauty behind me, Perry Homes is one of the best builders in all of San Antonio for sure. They build just an amazing product. This home in particular is a little over 2,900 square feet. It is roughly around 650 as is, right? So the base price to build one of these is around 650. Which I think this one in particular is like 654 with what it's got in it. So let's take a look at this right now, and we'll also talk about a little bit something too. So I mentioned to you Mayfair is going to have a ton of stuff. So what I'll show you is the map of what Midtown Mayfair is going to be. Midtown Mayfair is going to be like this park area. It's going to have like where the amenity center is, farmers market, carousel on there. So kind of like this just big community area. So starting off right as you walk into this house, I mean, obviously big, huge ceilings, tray ceilings all the way through. Got an office. As soon as you walk in to the right-hand side, you've got the big double French doors. Keep going this direction. Over here is where your garages would be. So this is where their offices are now. You've got a couple little storage areas over here. You've got 2 bedrooms and then your full bathroom in here. So really kind of nice actually, because this full bathroom is one of those where you've got the cabinet space and then you've got the separate room for the toilet and the tub, which is great for 2 kids sharing the space. One can use the toilet, one can use the tub, other can use the sink. So you've got a really, really cool, I'll be a little biased here. This is the Aggie room. So if you didn't know, I'm an Aggie by heart, born and raised, but this would be my son's room. He's a diehard Aggie fan already. Coming into the second room here, oh, this is a baseball room, look, even better. So baseball got myself too. All right, walk-in closet. You've got nice tall ceilings in here, great carpet. You've got all these extra options. Perry's one of the few builders that, in my opinion, you can nearly build a semi-custom house with the type of finishes and everything that you can add. Just about anything that you can think of, you can add into these houses. So you can see we've got more storage. You've got a really good storage closet there, coat closet here, and you've got this huge media room, entertainment room, game room, second office, school room, if you homeschool the kids, whatever you want to use it for. Tall ceilings here. You've got the speakers on the walls. So this is made to be a media room. You can see they've got the built-in speakers all over the place here. This would be the perfect spot for that. So you've got, this is single-story home, 2,900 square feet. You've got office, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, and a media room, flex room already at the front before you even get to the living space. So as you walk in over here, before you get to the living space again, another bedroom. This is where your laundry room is. So you can see you got plenty of space for your full-size washer dryer. You've got some countertop space or shelf space up above it. Space for an extra deep freeze or an extra refrigerator for y'all big families over here. More storage here. Just got some shelves in there. And then this here is going to be your full guest suite. So your in-law suite, whatever you want to use it for. It's got a full bathroom with a walk-in shower, beautiful penny tile on it. Tile all the way to the ceiling in the shower, quartz countertops, lots of drawers, just really, really good finishes when it comes to Perry. So as you walk into the huge living space already, dining area here, plenty of space here. It's a big, huge open floor plan, right? This is Perry's thing, right? They're big open floor plans like this. You've got probably 12-foot ceilings in here would be my guess. You've got the huge sliding glass door out there that goes out to your living area. And what I really, really like about some of the things that Perry does, not only you have the finishes in the kitchen and the living area with the tile on the fireplace, but you have your wood look tile that takes itself out to the back patio too. It's like a seamless finish. So whenever you open this up, you can easily see, okay, this is like a true indoor-outdoor living area. So whenever you have weather like we've had here in Texas the last couple days, it's been crazy. This is August still, and we've been in like the 70s and 80s here. You've got also a breakfast area. You've got this massive, massive kitchen with the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. You've got all kinds of choices, like I mentioned, for your countertops. All these finishes, you can do all kinds of stuff. So just kind of giving you an idea on all of this stuff. Gas, cooking. You got a big walk-in pantry here. And then here's what I wanted to show you real quick before we get into the master bedroom. So this is what Midtown Mayfair is going to look like. So as you can see on this map here, very rough drawings, right? All this stuff could change. They're expected to start working on this stuff sometime next year. The pool probably not gonna be done until 2026, but you've got all of these different things. You have the porch, there's a tower plaza here, there's a streetscape, so just look at all this stuff. So there's retails here, this is where the farmer's market's gonna be. You got a central green area with, looks like, might be like a pond area, something around there. It looks like bridges and stuff going around it possibly. Not 100% sure, or if that's just kind of a hangout area. Social terrace, there's the amenity center with the pool and everything, parking all over here, viewing plaza. So I think there's gonna be an amphitheater somewhere around here. I don't know if it's in Midtown Mayfair or if it's somewhere else, but I mean, just so many amenities are gonna be out here. You know, the first neighborhood that I think of whenever I think of Mayfair, I think of kind of how Veramendi is coming along. You have Veramendi and Mayfair on top of things. I mean, New Braunfels with the neighborhoods, quite frankly, there's not anything like this over in San Antonio. So this is the suburbs. It's why some of these people that are moving to the San Antonio area really choose New Braunfels and these suburbs over, say, being closer into San Antonio, because there's nothing that's got this kind of stuff in the San Antonio area. Other benefit too is if you're looking at moving to New Braunfels, this is still really close to Austin. We're on the Austin side of New Braunfels, so hop on 35, drive through San Marcos, get to Austin, and I mean, it's easily done. Cool little coffee bar here too, kind of hidden around the corner from the breakfast nook, but you got the extra countertops here, perfect for your coffee bar. I mean, it's probably what it's meant for. Big vaulted ceiling in this living room too. You can see you've got 8-foot doors, and then when you walk in, it's just huge, massive ceilings in here. You don't see too many other builders do this kind of thing, but you have these kind of barn doors here, which is, you know, kind of that modern industrial look to it. It's got the translucent glass on it. I had some clients of mine that were building a Perry home, and this is what they choose to go with. We actually got them to throw it in with the offer, so something to think about. When you walk into this to this house here, you can see you've got big tub behind me, separate vanities with lots of space on it. It's not just a small separate vanity. You have extra counter space on top of where your sink is. You've got lots of drawer storage. You've got, you know, the beautiful, you know, kind of like I talked about a minute ago, the stained oak that is kind of more of a natural look to it, right? Let's see here. So here's your walk-in. Let me see here. What do we got here? His and hers closets. So we've got a decent sized walk-in closet over here. And then you've got the bigger, longer walk-in closet over here with shelving and then tons of space for your hanging clothes up here. Let me guess, this is the linen closet right there. So again, lots of storage in this house. A ton of upgrades and things that you can do with Perry Homes. I don't know that they would actually add that putting green out there, but maybe let's go out there real quick. Let's go take a look out there. The one thing about Perry, like I told you, is that they will do just about anything for your houses when you're building from scratch. There's putting green. I can't imagine that they would actually add that for you, but everything has a cost, so maybe they would. If you don't want any landscaping, maybe get them to add this. Work on your putting game. Don't have to mow any of this turf grass back here. Maybe get them to do some of this xeriscape around here. I mean, this seems like a pretty good gig to me, but you've got big, huge ceilings back here too. Lots of space. I mean, Perry Homes is going to be a really good builder to look at building with down here in Mayfair, just because of the quality and the amount of different things that you can do. I've had multiple clients build with Perry Homes. Love dealing with them. Their construction managers do care about what you're building in your house and wanting to make sure that it is what you got. So again, if y'all have questions about that, y'all can reach out. My information is down in that first comment below. We'll have more about that later on in the video too. I'll give you a link to where you can click that, and that'll take you to my website to where you can get in touch with me. But if y'all have any questions about it, you know, my information is easy to find. Just go down in the description or down in that first comment, and then y'all can just take it from there. Reach out to me if y'all have any questions about any of these builders that we're talking about today. Okay, next and final model home that we're going to take a look at is the Highland home model next door. So let's get into that. All right, welcome to the Highland home. So this is the just crown jewel of this neighborhood, in my opinion. When you walk in, it is absolutely insane. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention to you guys, Toll Brothers is going to be building out here. Starting in, I think, a couple months is when their model homes will be open. Can't show those to you yet, but we'll make another video out here for whenever that comes. But let's step into this Highland home to show you exactly the kind of stuff that I've been talking about with Highland. As soon as you walk in, you can see you got archways, you've got tongue and groove ceilings with the wood throughout these things. You have all these, you know, different moldings and everything on the side. You walk in, you got your front office, the wallpaper, you've got built-in shelves, floating shelves. I mean, all of these types of things are things that Highland does in their houses that just make it so much better. You've got another guest suite off this side. You've got a little linen closet here. This is kind of like your mother-in-law suite with the full bathroom, right? So you come around here, you've got a full walk-in closet around the corner, and then you've got your full ensuite bathroom here. You can see super high ceilings in here. I want to say these are 11-foot ceilings in here. So these aren't your typical 10-foot standard ceilings. These are all 11-foot ceilings, even in the bedrooms. So as you come out here, we have office, and then you come down the hall a little ways, you've got media room. So very similar to that Perry home we were just in, we've got this separate media room. You've got some really, no, I wouldn't know what to do with this carpet. Personally, my kids would wreck it, but it's really, really nice media room, game room space. Perfect for whatever you want, for a kid's space, for a playroom, you know, like we talked about before, just anything you want. As you can see, we've got chandeliers in the entryway. We've got one in the second tray ceiling, this one here. We've got these arches everywhere. We've got this crown molding kind of going in between here. When you come over this way, you've actually got this coat closet here. And then when you come into here, you actually have a whole separate, another ensuite, right? So 2 separate guest suites. You've got a full bathroom, right? With its own, you know, quartz countertop. It's beautiful. I mean, these, I'll show you the kitchen here in just a second, but this one also has its own walk-in closet here, which is a pretty good sized walk-in closet, right? Again, carries in here with these 11-foot ceilings, which is just absolutely amazing. Okay, now let's get into my favorite part of the house, which is this kitchen. You're not going to believe whenever you see this kitchen. So you got this huge prep island right here in the center. You've got a second island over here. It's kind of more like a peninsula, but I mean, just look at the cabinets. I mean, you've got this archway up here. It's got the backsplash up at the top that kind of carries down, which is the solid countertop, basically backsplash. The island, or the same stain for the fin hood as the island. You've got the big gas stove. I mean, just look at these cabinets everywhere. And on top of this, you've got your pantry here, which is a pretty good sized walk-in pantry. And then you come around the corner here. So back here is where you would get to your garage, right? But this is also a second wing of the house, right? So you have a huge butler's pantry here with all these extra cabinets and shelves. You've got, you know, a cooling fridge here for your drinks, and then your wine rack here, mud bench here. This is the crazy part. So laundry room, this goes into the garage as well. I call this the homeschool room, right? But you can kind of clearly see as the, just all the shelves and the different countertops and things that just perfect for an extra office, right? So here is something that I will show you in just a second, but you can kind of guess. You gotta show me whenever I point, you gotta go. I'll show you what that is here in a second. And then back here, you have a whole separate bathroom, right? This here is a half bath that they're working on. We're not gonna show you that one, but you've got a really, really good size half bath there too for that bathroom. Now, let's get back out here and look at this living space. So, I mean, where do you wanna start in this space? This is a 3,000 square foot house to start with, by the way. And starting price, don't look at any of these finishes. Highland goes all out with their finishes. So between everything, all these fixtures, the furniture, you got pavers outside, that extra sliding door on that back big wall is not standard. They do the smaller one like that quite a bit, but you're always gonna have all this natural light, right? But there's a ton of upgrades in this house that would not come standard, but this floor plan, which is the most important part, you can build this one starting at about $620,000 for a 3,000 square foot, just beautiful home like this. And now let's talk about the neighborhood a little bit. So you can kind of see all of the different things that they have. This gives a little bit more details about the neighborhood here. So I said 2,500 square foot or acres. It's around 2,000 acres. You've got 70 acres of commercial property. This is a 15-year project. The first section is going to be 1,500 residential units. So that's going to include some apartments, right? You're also going to have 2 private amenity centers, multiple pocket parks. There's going to be schools in this neighborhood. They're going to have that elementary school there at the front of the neighborhood ready to go by this time next year. There's also going to be a second elementary school and a middle school. You're going to have 300 acres of public parks, 125 acres for the mixed use like retail development, right? 35 miles of trails like I mentioned. And here's just kind of an idea. This is the entire development plot of what Mayfair is going to be. So we are right here in this section. This is 35 right here. So this goes towards New Braunfels. This goes towards Austin, San Marcos. This is that opposite side. They haven't really started doing much of anything there yet. We are right here. This is where our model park is that we're at right now. So you can see that this is where that they were building. This is where some of those homes that we're going to show you here in a second are at, right? So this area, and then over here is the first section. Phase 2 is going to be these sections right here. This is Lake Mayfair, so this is going to be a very big like public area, right? So there's going to be a ton of stuff going on. All of these little areas are retail areas, shopping, I mean restaurants. So they're still working out who all is going to be there, but as you can see, there is going to be a ton of stuff in this neighborhood. What I love about this living space more than anything, big huge fireplace, living area, dining room, even bigger living area. So you have multiple living spaces within one big open area in addition to that flex area over there. And at 3,000 square feet with starting at $620,000, that is a pretty dang good deal if you ask me. So you can see the beautiful light. You've got huge ceilings, big 12-foot ceilings in here. This might be, yeah, probably 12 foot, might be bigger, I'm not sure. We come in here, you know, another storage closet, just huge, just tons of space here. So come into the master bedroom. You can see you've got the vaulted ceilings in here, all the trim work that you can see. All this stuff that Highland does is stuff that you can, of course, add to it, right? It's not stuff that comes standard. Highland will do a lot of things for you, and you can just see by all the different finishes. I mean, when you walk into this bathroom, this is just absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. You've got this, you know, faux brick backsplash on the wall here. That's got the big window for your big shower here, your standalone tub underneath your window with your shutters, vanity space for you ladies out there, have your makeup stuff all done there, and then your big double vanity with a great use of space in my opinion. Usually you just have a cabinet and then it's like a block here, which they even let you do something here, because this is where all your sink connections are. They usually don't do anything here, but that's a great use of that space in my opinion. As you can see, tons of countertop space all through here, and this is what I was going to show you a second ago. When you walk in here to the master closet, just take a look at all the shelving. All you ladies with all your shoes, you guys with all your shoes and your hats and everything else. I mean, look at all the space that you have in here, and that's already done. You've got drawers, so no need for your dresser. You've got custom cabinets in here for your drawers and for your dresser. And then this takes you straight back out to your kitchen and your dining area and all that stuff. So let's walk back here through the kitchen real quick. And you're gonna see that what I talked about with Highland Homes is just unreal with this neighborhood. Mayfair is an amazing neighborhood. We're gonna go straight over to some of these houses that are currently for sale right now, and I'll start showing you some of those too. Let's go. All right, now that we finished up with those model homes, I want to show you some of these houses directly behind me that are actually for sale right now and tell you exactly what you can buy them for. So if you're looking to move to Mayfair right now or in the next few months, you can reach out to me and we can start talking about what it would take to get into one of these houses or build one of them on any of these lots that are available out here, right? Starting off, we got on Tuck Point. These are some of the Highland Homes, some of the bigger ones. You can see they're right under 700,000. I mean, just look at the peaks on these homes. I just love that about Highland. A couple more Highlands here. That one's a Perry home. You can kind of tell the difference, but that's a big Perry home at 640. Here's some of the smaller homes here. Some of these Highlands. You've got this Highland 550. Here's another one, 2-story, 545. Here's a couple Coventrys, 450, and then 550 for a bigger Coventry. And there's a Highland under 500 too. Like there's some good price homes in here. I'm telling you guys, for the quality home you're getting, this Perry's probably my favorite with that rock in the front. And these are the monster homes, 750. I mean, these are going to be the big homes. Here's a 3-car garage Coventry for 590. Another Coventry there for 545, and then we've got a monster gorgeous Highland home. That's probably my favorite facade or front elevation. Bunch of other ones here. Here's a couple Coventry homes that aren't quite available for sale yet, so they're probably coming soon. If they're not builds, they might be builds too from other people. And then this is my favorite Perry. Now Mayfair is a huge community, guys, so like I've mentioned before, if y'all are interested at all in moving to Mayfair and building a house or buying one of these beautiful houses that we just looked at, let me know. The Life in San Antonio, Texas Home Group, which is a company that I own, we have helped hundreds of people just like you move here to New Braunfels and to the San Antonio area, just anywhere around here, guys. If y'all have any questions whatsoever, reach out to us. My information is down in that first comment below. You can also click this link right here, and if y'all are thinking about moving here and you want to check out a few other neighborhoods, here's a couple more right here. These are close to Mayfair, so you can take a look at those. Reach out to me if y'all have any questions at all, guys. I absolutely love answering those questions, whether you're moving here in 2 days or 2 years. Reach out. Till the next one, we'll see you there.